Let me see if I could share my screen. There you go. Okay, perfect.
Beautiful.
Good evening or good afternoon, good morning, actually. Good morning and there in the Pacific West Coast, and good afternoon here. I am fortunate that I have one of our teams here, Sales Master Ping, and hello world. It is a great honor and privilege. Do you see my screen, by the way?
Very good. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. You don't see anything else? You don't see my other slides?
No,
No.
just for your first page, PPT.
Perfect. All right. Well, it is a great honor and privilege to be actually invited and asked by Star Master Kay to share my journey in Atomy and share about leadership as well. I am, as introduced, I am Dr. Francis Fincher, better known as Cess, with family and friends, and some calls me, of course, Dr. Cess. But in Atomy, I am a Diamond Master, a proud Atomian under the umbrella of Atlanta Center and under the leadership of Star Master Joseph and Teresa Ann. So today I am going to share with you short and sweet, because I don't want to bore anyone else, my vision and about leadership. So we are on a special journey together, and think of it like a road trip with friends, full of fun and discovery. So today I was asked to talk about my journey in Atomy and about leadership, but not the boring stuff. We're talking about how we can all be leaders in our own way. So you see, leadership isn't just for bosses or big shots. It's for each of us, no matter who we are or what we do. And imagine we're all superheroes, each with our own special powers. But of course, well, today we're going to discover what those powers are and how we can use them to make the world a better place. We're here because of Atomy. It's like our superhero headquarters, where we learn how to be the best version of ourselves. And Atomy isn't just a company, it's a team of everyday heroes making a difference in the world. So get ready for an adventure. We are going to explore how we can change the world together. But first of all, again, I would like to introduce, because this is part of my journey. I came from a big family of 10, one sister and 8 brothers, 7 are living. We are raised by strict parents where education and good reputation is very important. As in the background, Star Master K, you have a lot of Filipinos there, so they can relate to me. My mom always told us that education and our college degree is the only inheritance they can leave us, and that no one can take it away from us. Their rule was, if you get married without finishing college, you're on your own. So with hard work of both my parents and helping one another, as one finishes, we all graduated in college, and all we got all our own degree. We have 4 dentists in the family, 1 educator, and 3 worked in the government. So all of us are retired except for our youngest brother, who is also a dentist. And you know, I get emotional because I'm a very private person, but I think the first time I was asked to share my vision, I said, if I could inspire others to do the same, I don't mind it. And it took me a while to say yes. Actually, it was Royal Master Yusuk who asked me to give my vision. So I was a single mom, and I had her at a young age, and I managed to raise her on my own financially, and my mom took care of her while I was in college. But being a single mom in the Philippines is definitely a big deal. People talk, and my family actually almost disowned me, to a point I was actually told I was an embarrassment to the family. And I didn't stay in our place, and they basically told me to hide from public. And I was also there. I was also told that I will never finish college. So, but I had an ambition. I told myself, I will make you very proud of me. So, as Edward Everett Hale once said, I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the something that I can do. So this is a very interesting quote from an author, a historian, and minister who emphasizes not only on not being able to do everything, but also being able to do something. And his words definitely highlight the fact that while he cannot, he can. And looking at one perspective, one can say that they cannot do it, but on the other, they can focus on the things that they can do. So, where do you think I'm going? It's determination. I would like to talk a little bit on this determination. Powerful words define determination as going after a goal with purpose, drive, and effort, and not quitting until it's achieved. It also means to them that one has a no quit, go for it attitude. So when we have a no quit, go for it attitude, it means that we put all ourselves into achieving something. It does not matter how many obstacles there are. We are pursuing our targets with all that we can. And when we keep trying, that means to say not only we do not quit, we also actually do it. We do whatever it takes to pursue our goals and get closer and closer to our purpose until we actually turn it into reality. So that's determination, persistence, and perseverance. So I would like to also introduce this brother of mine. So with his help of this brother, who tortured me also in school, I became who I am now, and I will forever be grateful. So 4 of us in the family were under his class, and I have some other partners who were in his class as well. And they are all Atomians. One is from Canada, and under his mentorship, he was our professor. He was very strict, and I cried to my mom every time I went home. And I told her that I felt like that I was not his sister because he gave me a hard time while in class, while I assisted him in his cases because he is an oral surgeon. It's like I'm just one of his students. So this is my brother whom I will be grateful forever. So therefore, I graduated and I got my degree in Doctor of Dental Medicine in 1986. My daughter was born in 1984. So fast forward, I took the board and I did it. That is called determination and, of course, faith. I practiced in Manila right after graduation under the guidance of my brother. After a year, I put up my own practice combined with a dental lab with 8 employees. And 5 of them were dental technicians, and my youngest brother was one of my employees who took charge of the business while I was gone. And I also catered in my dental laboratory. I catered both dentists and students whom I have mentored in their projects. I was also one of the dentists at the Quezon City Lions Club. But as successful as I was in my career, I still wanted to widen my horizon. So I love to travel. It has always been my ambition in life to be the boss of myself and manage my own time. So I traveled combining business and pleasure. I went to Asian countries, Hong Kong, Singapore, Bangkok, and doing it as business and pleasure. And all these products that I am getting from Singapore and Bangkok, I was selling it to the students because my clinic was right across the university. And I also had vendors, if they are familiar with some of your members there and partners who are familiar with Green Hills, I have some vendors who actually came and bought those products from me. So I was a businesswoman. And moving forward, I then applied for a job to go to Kuwait as a dentist. But my brother, when my brother learned it, he disagreed for me to leave the country. He looked at my, because he was already in Saudi Arabia, he looked at my business logbook and he says, you don't need to go anywhere. He discouraged me. And the only reason why I have him in this picture is because it's the same brother who discouraged me to join Atomy. But now he is under me. So he is now very active. He's now very active in our place, and he offered me a job in the hospital where he works as the assistant administrator, because he says, you are going anyway, so let me just offer you a job where I'm at. So that's where I went, and I did what I did to give my one and only joy of my life a good fortune as well. So dentistry is my passion, still is, always will be. But thereafter, I came to the US. From Saudi Arabia, I came to the US. I lived in San Francisco for a while, like I've mentioned to your husband earlier, Star Master Paul. While I was working with another foreign graduate dentist, we became friends. So the rest is history. I will not focus so much on that. And of course, this is her. And then I met the love of my life here in Georgia. I moved here in Georgia. And back then he was still a high school teacher, but a retired US Army. He supported me in almost everything that I do for the good of the family, and most especially for friends. A man who supports my dreams, my vision, and together we worked as a team. But it was a package deal. Combined, we have 7 grandchildren, 3 girls now and 4 boys, and they are the joy of our lives. So sometimes our lives take a turn that we never expected, and we are faced with a challenge to begin anew. After 30 years of working in a dental office, I finally retired, and my husband was very, very happy. He was filled with joy. So, how did I meet Atomy? This couple came to my house. They moved here in Georgia in 2015. We became friends, and not just good friends, but great friends. He introduced to me almost all the businesses they were involved in, and I have supported every bit of them. I never did the business though. I just did it to support them. He introduced all kinds of business, but I didn't, when he offered me the Atomy, my husband said no. He says, not again. I was getting tired, and I was actually getting annoyed as he introduced to me Atomy, and I said, a friend in need is a pest. So I change the topic every time he is about to say something that I know it's another business and another probably networking business. And to my mind, another product that I will add to my collection. And my husband actually found everything that I have bought that I never used when he was trying to clean our basement. And that's why he said no. But I said, I will only be a consumer. But among all the businesses they introduced to me, Atomy was the only one I cherished. And now I will cherish it forever. And it all started being a dentist. He started with the toothpaste, and you know how it is, how they test the toothpaste with the foil, And then of course the next one he introduced to me was Him, because During that time, I had a family member who was going through some illness. And so he came back around and started talking to me again about doing the business with him. And I told him that with the nature of my job, it was a conflict of interest. So he stopped for a while, but he came back again. He calls me in the office, and normally I would not accept the calls in the office. And I finally gave him my credit card number, and I told him to save it for future orders and just let me know, what the total would be. But he didn't stop there. He kept on convincing me to do the business. My husband started getting involved this time in the conversation, and he says, please leave my wife alone. But despite the rejections, he still continued to talk to me about the business. So I went behind my husband's back. I did it anyway. So why Atomy? Well, it's because it's a great company with absolute quality and absolute price to all the new ones that are there with you. And I'm sure you are going to introduce them more, about the business and about how great our company is. But despite the rejection of my husband, I went anyway with the business, because when my friend was telling me about the benefits, and then of course when he mentioned about the third generation inheritance, I said, oh, that's good, that is great. But my husband still, he rejected it, and he assured me that life will still be beautiful without Atomy. We can still do what we want to do, we can still support the family. And I did it. So I was ready then. And the best thing, like I said, is the third generation inheritance that got me. And with persistence, perseverance, and determination, I took the courage in sharing the Him. After I retired, I said, I'm retired. I don't care anymore about, dealing with liability and all that, because it is hard, when you introduce it to patients. So once again, determination was there. I attended the Auto Sales Masterclass in July of 2021 and became a sales master the following month. I took it one day at a time, accepting each day with courage. And it's about faith. Soon I discovered that a new beginning has opened a door I never imagined and shown me another path. I applied the 8 core daily habits, as we all know about the 8 core daily habits. I signed up my niece, and she embraced the vision, and so quickly she became my business partner. And I took the challenge, and with combined talent, hard work, perseverance, and the guidance and mentorship of our leaders, I then became a Diamond Master in November of the same year. So together with my niece and one of my friends here in Athens, and other friends, they became my sales master in achieving a Diamond Mastership position. And I also became an auto sales master September of 2023.
Great.
So it's all about determination, okay? Determination, perseverance, the conviction that we have, persistence, you will achieve your goals. And one of the reasons I retired is because my husband says he would like to travel more while he still can. He said he worked hard during his younger days, and now it's time for us to enjoy life, which, we've been enjoying it anyway. And I agreed with him, and we have been traveling, but he also saw my passion in helping the family, people who are less fortunate, and I am blessed that we share the same passion. So we do Atomy together. So, what is our common drive in having this extraordinary determination? Find your why. And how will definitely come your way. And it will be easy. And I will discuss this more, what my hows are, as I go on with my presentation. Now, I will share with you now the essence of leadership. We are going to unveil it, as I have mentioned at the beginning of my presentation. We are on a special journey together. So are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. Let's dive in. So, but before we start, let me share with you a quick reel showing how we at Atomy can be leaders to our partners. Can you hear the sound? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sound? I don't see the sound. I don't hear the sound.
Okay. Let me.
All right, we can
stop
see the
then.
picture very clearly.
Okay, let me stop then and let me reshare. Share sound. There you go. Can you hear it now?
Still no sound.
Oh, I think as you go to your share and go to like to the left side, facing the
Yeah,
screen,
I
there's
have.
like a share video, audio video shares on your left side of the screen.
Share sound. I click the share sound. Yeah, the share sound is there.
Share sound with the video.
Oops. I would hate not to share that because it's actually good.
Recording in progress.
Oh,
How
yes.
about now? Okay.
It's
Perfect.
good sound.
Good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you.
Oh,
Nobody's on the bottom.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So now we are going to talk about Atomy's core principles and everyday leadership, overcoming challenges, empowering others to lead, and reflecting and committing. You see my screen? Everything
yeah.
good?
Correct. Yeah, clearly.
Awesome. So let us immerse ourselves in the essence of Atomy's core principles, each guiding us towards a brighter future. And at the heart of Atomy lies a principle-oriented culture, a belief system that seeks to benefit every constituent of our society. And next is, among these principles is the mutual growth and cooperation. Just imagine a company not just growing on its own, but flourishing together with everybody, employees, partners, and communities. That's the essence of Atomy's philosophy, a journey where success is shared and celebrated by all. And lastly, Atomy embodies a culture of sharing, a profound commitment to loving, caring for all people, as you have seen earlier in our video that Star Master, our profile, company profile, which showed that company is sharing all around the world. It's about more than just products or profits. It's about making a meaningful difference in the lives of others, spreading joy, hope, and compassion wherever we go. And together, these principles from the bedrock of Atomy's identity, it is a testament to our unwavering dedication to principles over profits, people over products, and purpose over prestige. They shape our actions, define our values, and guide us towards a future where everyone can thrive. So let us embark on this journey together. Let's embrace the principles of Atomy, a principle-oriented culture that seeks to benefit every constituent of our society. It is a culture of mutual growth and cooperation where success is shared by all, and a culture of sharing that spreads love and care to every corner of the globe. And our Atomy journey transcends boundaries. It unlocks potential and paves the way for unprecedented success. Atomy's vision encompasses not only our aspirations, but also the dreams and achievements of our valued partners. So for Atomy, customers are not mere transactions, but cherished partners on the path of success. We actually reject the cow philosophy, where people are exploited as means to an end instead of embracing the baby philosophy, where the well-being of our partners is our fundamental goal. Just as mother cares for her child without expecting anything in return. So in order for our partners to thrive, we must do more than simply to satisfy them. We must dazzle them, going above and beyond to ensure their success through the medium of Atomy. Our partners will not only achieve success, but also establish flourishing businesses empowered by unwavering commitment to their growth. So let us lead by example. As you could see here, these are also our sales masters that I have promoted with teamwork, of course. And these are just pictures of my travels where I gave, presentations to our team in the Philippines. And they welcome me with a warm heart. These are my team in Davao. And of course, I also gave facials to where my brother is. But our vision extends beyond individual success. Atomy aspires to become the world's leading distribution hub, a central unit that connects manufacturers and consumers globally through our GSGS strategy. We aim to offer products that are of absolute quality and absolute price, serving the world with unparalleled excellence and efficiency. As we journey towards becoming the premier company, we uphold the principles of honesty and integrity as our guiding light. We believe by providing consumers with good quality products at affordable prices. We not only fulfill our mission, but also set the standard for excellence in industry. So together, let us embrace the Atomy's vision, a vision where people flourish, businesses thrive, and communities prosper. Let us forge ahead with determination and purpose, knowing that Atomy, the possibilities are limitless. As we immerse ourselves in the essence of Atomy's principles, let us explore how these values can be lived out in everyday leadership. In Atomy, leadership isn't just about holding a title or position. It is about embodying the core values that define who we are and how we actually lead. And first and foremost, we lead with integrity and authenticity. In a world where there is trust is often a rare commodity, we choose to be stewards of honesty, transparency, and ethical conduct. We uphold our commitments, honor our words, and lead by example. knowing that our integrity is the foundation upon which lasting relationships are built. We have to be upfront that we are a networking company when we introduce our company. But leadership doesn't stop there. We champion excellence and continuous improvement both in ourselves and in those we lead. We refuse to settle for mediocrity. We always striving for excellence in everything we do. I hope you agree with me on that. We embrace feedback, learn from our mistakes, and continuously seek ways to grow and evolve, knowing that true leaders are never satisfied with the status quo. I myself, I don't have a chip on my shoulder, and I don't let pride get in the way. That is a true leader. And partners, most importantly, we make a difference through servant leadership. We understand that leadership is not about power or authority, but it is about the service and empowerment. We put the needs of others before our own. We lift them up and we provide the support and guidance they need to succeed. We lead not from a position of superiority, but from a place of humility, knowing that the true greatness lies in the ability to serve others selflessly. It is very important that we listen, because listening is at the heart of servant leadership. If a team member is talking, give them your full focus and attention. Do not interrupt. Interruption is not allowed. It is a simple way to make your team feel valued so they know you care. You have to empathize with them as well. A lot goes into empathy. But when it comes to servant leadership, it basically comes down to getting to know your team. Find out what makes them, what tick them off, and learn their strengths and weaknesses. That way, you can let your team members shine and maybe even help them turn their weaknesses into strengths. And some team members may also come to you from a previous networking company, and you have the privilege to help them heal. But don't worry, it's not as hard as it sounds. Healing is as simple as creating a healthy work relationship that actually has work-life balance. It has a work balance that is built in. It's also about giving people the tools they need to succeed so they feel like a valued member of the team. The self-awareness is also important. As I have mentioned, the importance of understanding your team's strengths and weaknesses, but it's just as important to do a little self-reflection of our own selves as well. So we have to take inventory of our own strengths and weaknesses and figure out how we actually fit into the overall team. Then use yourself in ways that benefit the team and then the company. We have to recognize our own limitations that can help see the opportunities to leverage our team's strengths, and it is clear enough. And keep the big picture in easy view. Lay a clear path to success with a visual plan that's easy to understand, and keep everyone in sync with flexible over workflows and team collaboration. You have to create your own free plan. You have to stick with sales tactics that is, being persuasive. That may come to mind when you think about persuasion, but that's not what we're talking about here. Servant leaders use persuasion to build consensus and get buy-in from their team. That way, everyone feels like they have a stake in the team's success. And of course, the conceptualization. You've got to know where you're going as a leader and a company. After all, how else you will carve a positive path for your team. And the next one is foresight. Another key characteristic of a servant leader is taking the knowledge you've learned in the past and applying it to the future so you and your team can continue to grow. And then stewardship is simply leading by example. It's your job to set the tone of your team, so don't ask people to do things you wouldn't do it for yourself, or you won't do it yourself. And then commitment to growth of people. If you want your team to grow, you've got to invest on people. And teams who trust each other work together to get more done. That's why it is important to cultivate relationship among your team. That is building a community. So that is servant leadership. And as we journey the complexities of leadership in our everyday lives, let us remember this: leading with integrity, authenticity, championing excellence, and continuous improvement, and making a difference through servant leadership. By embodying these values, we not only become better leaders, but also inspire those around us to reach insights. In the face of challenge, Atomy's guiding principles serve as our compass, guiding us through adversity and empowering us to emerge stronger than ever. So let us accept rejection. Let us be inspired by rejections. I do not take it personal anymore when I get rejected, because I was one of them when I rejected my sponsor. I rejected him several times. So we build resilience and adaptability. Resilience is defined as the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and toughness. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, but with resilience, we can weather any storm and emerge stronger on the other side. And Atomy teaches us to embrace change, to be flexible, and to adapt to new circumstances with grace and determination. So if you watch the Success Academy the other night, actually CEO had mentioned about embracing change. But resilience alone is not enough. We must also embrace change and innovation. In a world that is constantly evolving, those who resist change are left behind. In Atomy, we embrace change as an opportunity for growth, innovation, and progress. We welcome new ideas, new technologies, and new ways of thinking, knowing that they hold the key to our future success, just like our new website now, So there are challenges, but we have to embrace them and learn. And moreover, we turn adversity into opportunity, which Atomy also teaches us that every challenge is an opportunity in disguise, a chance to learn, to grow, and to emerge stronger than before. We refuse to be defined by our setbacks. Instead, we use them as stepping stones to greater heights, knowing that our greatness triumphs often arise from our darkest moments. So as we face the challenges that lie ahead, let us remember building resilience and adaptability, embracing change and innovation, and turning adversity into opportunity. By embodying these principles, we can overcome any obstacles and achieve our greatest aspirations. Now let's talk about how we lead our partners in Atomy. Leadership isn't just about individual success. It's about empowering others to lead, to shine, and to make a difference in their own unique way. Let us explore how Atomy's principles can empower us to nurture leadership potential and create supportive environment and build a legacy of influence. You guys still with me? I hope I'm not boring you. We're almost done here, I hope. So nurturing leaders, not just creating followers. And basically, we identify and nurture leadership potential. Atomy recognizes that leadership exists in all of us, waiting to be discovered and cultivated. We look forward and we look beyond titles and positions, seeking out individuals who demonstrate passion, initiative, and desire to make a difference. So through mentorship, guidance, and support, we empower them to unleash their full potential and become the leaders they were meant to be. So you could see here some of my leaders. So as we empower others to lead with Atomy's principle, let us remember it's not about creating followers, but about nurturing leaders, by identifying and nurturing leadership potential, creating supportive environments for growth and development, and building a legacy of influence, we can inspire a new generation of leaders who will shape the future with courage, compassion, and integrity. So you have to give it your best. And we have to create a supportive environment. As you see here, our leaders, and some members that we have here. So identifying potential, however, is just the beginning. We must also create a supportive environment for growth and development. Atomy believes in fostering a culture of trust, collaboration, and encouragement, a place where individuals feel valued, supported, and empowered to take risks and pursue their dreams. We provide the resources, guidance, and opportunities they need to thrive, knowing that their success is actually our success as well. So I have mentioned earlier about my why, and then the how is easier. This is my why. So we build a legacy of leadership and influence. Atomy understands that true leadership is not measured by titles or accolades, but by the impact we have on others. We strive to lead by example, inspiring those around us to reach new heights and make a difference in the world. We plant the seed of leadership, knowing that they will grow into a forest of influence that will endure for generations to come. We have a project in the Visayan region that my husband and I and some of the team are involved in this. We built a water refilling station, a water station there, because the kids there, they walk 4 miles just to get water. And then every Christmas, we actually have a gift giving to the poor. So that is my why, aside from others, charity work. So find your why, and then the how will be easier to do Atomy. And as I have mentioned earlier, dentistry is always going to be my passion. Forever will be. So I love going to medical and dental missions, and this is one of them. And every time I go to the Philippines, I actually try to get involved to give free dentistry together with some other doctors. So the next one is, sorry about that. Personal, reflecting and committing. So as this talk draws to a close, let us take a moment to reflect on the core principles that have guided us and the commitments we make to uphold them in our leadership. I lost my train of thought. To uphold them in our leadership journey. So today we stand at the intersection of reflection and commitment, and ready to chart a course towards a future aligned with Atomy's vision. And let us reflect on Atomy's core principles and their profound meaning in our lives. And we have explored the essence of principle-oriented mutual growth and cooperation, and sharing values that serves as our guiding light, illuminating the path to success and fulfillment. So as we reflect on these principles, let us reaffirm our dedication to living them out in every aspect of our lives, both personally and professionally. But we cannot thrive by reflection alone. We must also make a personal commitment to uphold Atomy's values in our leadership journey. We pledge to lead with integrity and authenticity, to champion excellence and continuous improvement, and to make a difference through servant leadership. These commitments aren't just words. They are promises we make to ourselves and to those we lead, a vow to honor the legacy of Atomy and to inspire others to do the same. As you could see here, I am, helping to register people, and I am also trying to show the marketing plan. And Finally, once again, let us take action towards a future aligned with Atomy's vision. And we've been inspired by Atomy's principle, empowered by its values, and equipped with the tools to lead with purpose and passion. Now it's time to put our reflections and commitment into action, to step boldly into the future, knowing that with Atomy by our side, anything is possible. And as we all know, we have the America's Go 100 campaign. Go 100, we set a 100 goal. So reach out to 100 people with our partners, participate, invite our partners to participate in our Go 100, bring 100 people to center meetings. As you can, build a team of 100 business partners. So what I do, I go and talk to strangers. Embracing the Go and Meet 100 campaign, regular and intentional outreach lays the foundation of business growth. And when we are on a cruise, this is an old slide actually, but when we just went on a cruise too, I introduced also, I talk to people, I talk to strangers, introducing Atomy. I wear my Atomy shirt. I signed up the lady who is in the store there in the cruise. And so with participation, we invite our partners, as I have said, during the Success Academy in New Jersey. One of our speakers, who is Crown Master Jeong Im Shin, highlights the transformative power of active participation in Atomy seminars and training sessions. She shares that by consistently attending these events, members not only gain valuable knowledge, but also build confidence and develop essential skills. Engaging with the community allows individuals to learn from experienced leaders and fosters personal growth. Active involvement in Atomy events accelerate personal and professional development. So let's go 100. And when you build, you have to foster team growth through support. The importance of active engagement. She also emphasizes the importance of nurturing and supporting team members. She believes that by focusing on the success and well-being of our partners, a leader can cultivate a strong, motivated team. And this approach not only leads to individual achievements, but also contributes to the collective success of the group. Investing in the growth and support of team members creates a resilient, successful organization. So let's go meet 100 people every day. As that was also inspired by Director Lin, our director. So ask yourself, how many products do you use every day? 100 products every day. So all you have to do is change the brand of your daily necessities, then build a team of 100. And all of this, they are my colleagues in college. They are all consumers. No one had done yet. They have not woken up yet, just like me. So they are all consumers, but we also need consumers in our business. So while I am referred to as Diamond Master in this business, I was also once a sales master, a special agent, an agent, a sales representative, and a simple member consumer. And during those ordinary times, it took me determination to be where I am now, and I know it takes the same extraordinary determination in order for me to reach my future goal to become a Sharon Rose Master and of becoming an Imperial Master, as we all want to be. So confidence in what we hope for and the assurance that the Lord is working even though we cannot see. This is the faith I followed and I served in humility, helping sales agent to become sales master. And that is how I got promoted to Diamond Master. So we think that true faith believes in something you cannot see. Faith is an invisible vision, and it is the power guiding our hands to make the right future. The good thing about keeps jumping. The good thing about determination is that we do not need to be special in order to achieve success. We only need to be ordinary people with extraordinary determination. While I was referred to as a dentist, I was once a student. I was a single mom. I got my degree. I was able to raise my daughter very well, and I am very proud of myself, and I am very proud of her achievements as well. I was able to make my family proud. So I believe success is achieved by ordinary people with extraordinary determination. And I was once a beginner, a follower before I became a leader. But with these leaders, I am grateful for who I had become in Atomy. Atomy taught me also to be humble. So towards this end, let me share another reel that has actually inspired me to become the leader that I would like to be. That's coming up. But so as we conclude our journey together, let us carry Atomy's principle in our hearts. Let us uphold its values in actions, and let us forge ahead with unwavering commitment towards a future where everyone can thrive, for the reflection of our choices and the commitment of actions we shape the destiny of Atomy and the world around us. Together, let us reflect, commit, and take action towards a future filled with promise, possibility, and purpose. And with Atomy as our guide, the journey ahead is filled with infinite potential and boundless opportunity. Together, let us embrace Atomy's vision, a vision where people flourish, businesses thrive, and communities prosper. Let us forge ahead with determination and purpose, knowing that with Atomy, the possibilities are limitless. So I don't know if you've seen the pencil's tail, but I would like for you to see this. The tail of the pencil shows how we should allow ourselves to be humbled by experiences as we are mentored by our leaders to become successful leaders, just the same. So as we lead, we help others lead, and by that, we can make a difference in the world. Let's see here if I could play this. Is there a sound?
The pencil's tail. Once upon a time, an old pencil maker took his newest pencil aside just before he was about to pack him into a box. Imagining the little fellow as a person, he recalled a few things about the pencil. "There are 5 things you need to know," he said to his pencil. "Before I send you out into the world, always remember these 5 things, never forget them, and you will become the best pencil you can be. The first thing is to remember that you will be able to do many great things, but only if you put yourself in someone else's hands. From time to time, you will experience a painful sharpening, but remember that this will make you a better pencil. Also, keep in mind that you will be able to correct any mistakes you might make along the way. And the most important part of you is what's on the inside. And remember this as well. Upon every surface that you are used, you must leave your mark. No matter what else happens, you must continue to write." It seemed the pencil listened to him and promised he would remember these 5 things so that he could live his life with heart and purpose. You see, in life, in your life, put yourself in someone else's hand. Embrace challenges for growth. Learn from mistakes. Value inner qualities. And leave a positive mark on the world. And you too can become the best pencil there is. This was The Pencil's Tale, and this is Dare to Do Motivation. Thank you so much for watching, and stay blessed. The Pencil's Tale. Once upon a time, an old
So we hope Atomy will become the life partner to live, to love, to learn, and to share. And we hope Atomy will become the life partner that leads to your success, cherishing the spirit. Thank you very much, Star Master K, for inviting me to share. I hope I didn't bore anyone here, and I hope you have learned from my presentation. And again, this is your Diamond Master, Dr. Seth Fincher from Atlanta Center.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That was very
Yes.
good.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. So we fully understand your Atomy journey and the leadership meaning, and also how you leading the Atomy business. So everybody in here listen so well. I think we have everybody want to understanding. So Dr. Says, do you have a few minutes to some of them to have a question? It's okay with you?
Sure.
All right. So you have questions?